Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our Friday fun day. And I want to welcome everyone here this morning. I'm so glad that you're here. And yeah, we're going to wait for everyone to get the notification. I'm a little bit later today than normal. And that's because, number one, I had a late night, but mostly, good morning, Patty. Good morning. Um, mostly, I had to run mom to an appointment first thing this morning, and we're back. And so, we're ready for the day. How about you? I know I am. I'm ready for the day. Let's see. Let me turn that down just a little bit. There we go. How is everyone this morning? I would love to know that. Let's see. Let's find our Friday. Fun Friday banners. Yay. Let's see. Whoops. Here we go. And today we want to know what's in your cup. That's our number one question. I have coffee with a little bit of creamer in my cup. I'm so thankful for coffee this morning because I really need it. I don't know about you, but I am having a very, very sleepy day today. But I'm excited because I have something to show you that I started making yesterday. And if you saw the live yesterday, then you'll know what that is. I've got some progress to show, and I'm really excited about that. And then we also have a short video of the makes that were shared, the photos that were shared on our Facebook group. So I have a little video of that to show, and I'm excited. Let's see who's here. Oh, here's Pat. Okay, Alice and Trudy. Oh, good to see you. All three of you ladies have said good morning to me, and I love it when you do that because then I know that you're here. Oh my goodness. I am so sleepy this morning. I apologize for yawning, but I saw the most fun show last night in Pigeon Forge. Um, they have a lot of dinner shows, right? Where they have like the Comedy Barn, they have Hatfields and McCoy, where they kind of duke it out and you have food and, they bring you food and everything. So it's kind of like a dinner theater, and there's lots of those in Pigeon Forge. Well, we were treated last night to a dinner theater, and it was the Pirates Adventure Theater, and it is it's a dinner theater owned by Dolly Parton. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It's a dinner theater owned by Dolly Parton, and it was amazing. I was so surprised. I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't realize how action packed it was going to be. I had been to some dinner theaters, um, Dolly's Stampede, and it was good, but it was just like a show, right? And so you sit there and you watch the show. This one was crazy. Like, it had a pirate ship in the middle, it had water, and that water was deep because they were diving from way up in the ceiling and like diving off of planks and stuff like that. Oh, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Alice is yawning too. Good, Alice, you are not a psychopath, right? And so I was up late last night. And had a busy day yesterday, so I'm really tired today. Um, but let me name some of the things that we saw. So there were mermaids, real live girl mermaids, and of course they were authentic, right? Mermaids, pirates. There was a fire breather. I mean, like 7 feet out, this huge flame coming from his mouth. There was, and he was also a juggler, so he juggled flaming fire sticks, and it was crazy. It was really crazy, like amazing crazy. Um, there were acrobats, like total, like humongous, like gymnasts, like what you would see in the Olympics. It was so amazing. And yes, real live mermaids, Alice. They were authentic. There was two of them. And let's see. Okay, pirates. They had two seals, and they were really cute. And they came out, and they just interacted, with their pirate lady. And there were ducks. They had, excuse me, they had children in the audience participate in some races, and there was one where the children had to race the ducks, and they didn't know what was in the box, and so they opened the box, and then out come these ducks waddling, and it was so fun to see. And then the little children, they raced after. Of course, they had a lady there, and so they never caught up to the ducks, but they pretended to race the ducks, and it was like a blue side against the red side. So, both sides got to have the race, and, anyway, it was just adorable. And they brought down this trampoline from the ceiling, and they were doing trampoline tricks so high. And then and that was really fun. And then then they have these huge poles that go all the way up to the ceiling. And when I say ceiling, I mean like super high, like a stadium high, right? And these acrobats climbed those poles, and they did all these crazy stunts on the poles. And one guy, only one guy, he actually did a stunt where he was not hanging on, he was backwards holding on with his legs, and he did this kind of twist, and he jumped from one pole to the next, and there was about 3 feet between the poles or more, I don't know. And so he like was holding on with his legs, and then he jumped over here and held on with his legs. It was crazy. It was just absolutely crazy. And and then they had a swing. So it was a platform swing where probably they could have fit like 6 people on it, but they had three. Of course, one on this end, one on this end, and then one in the middle. And they were making that thing swing so hard that it was going in a circle completely around with the three of them on it, standing. And then they would have it go so high, and then launch one of the acrobats off the edge, and then they would do flips and tumbles, and then land in the water. And that water had to be deep because they were diving from way high up. Anyway, it was just the most fun night. It was very action packed, and it kept my attention the whole time. And then, so while you're watching this, they bring out dinner. So, like, they come around and they give everybody soup, and it was just a creamy soup that you could just drink from your soup mug, And then they came around with a really dry chicken breast. It was not good. The food was okay. The soup was really good. The biscuit was very soft and really, really fun. And but the chicken breast was really dry. A little corn cob and a scoop of mac and cheese, which is not better than my mac and cheese, mom's mac and cheese. And I think that, and a slice of ham, a thick slice of ham, and which was it was kind of like a thick slice of lunch meat ham. That's what it kind of seemed like. And then they had an apple turnover for dessert, which was very good. Um, but anyway, while you're watching this show, they are just like walking around, and they bring you one thing at a time. Okay. So like she comes around and pours. She has this big vat and it's got a spout and she's pouring soup in everybody's cup. So you're just like watching the show and kind of sipping the soup, and then she comes around with your biscuits, and so you have something to eat with your soup. And so while they're just kind of like feeding food to you while you're watching this show, you're not even really paying attention to the food, which is good because it wasn't that great. But anyway, it was kind of fun. It was like really fun. Like, I had the most fun watching it. And the whole time I'm watching it, I'm thinking my grandchildren would love this show. They would love it. It had everything to tick all the boxes of what they like. And yeah, you don't really go to those shows for the food. You definitely don't. Um, but it was good that a couple things were tasty. So, you had a good tasty end. But it's true. It's true. So, hey, Nikki, good morning to you. It's good to see you. So, yeah, and we ended up going to the 8:30 show. So it was probably about 9 o'clock, when they fed you dinner, which was fine. Um, but I was ready for dinner by then. So you eat a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you're not really hungry by the time you're watching the show and you're getting into the show and everything. So that was fun. It was a lot of fun, actually. And so I'm trying to think of ways that we can get all three grandchildren there, and maybe sometime this summer we could get them all three there together, and I think that they would have just a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So anyway, I mean, because it just has something for everyone, and it never stopped. Oh, they had fire. When the fire breather was on, he had flames like in the water, and you could feel the heat. And we were like five rows up, and each row was tall enough so that if the people in front of you stood, you didn't they didn't block your view. So it was like stadium seating with your table right here. And so the lady would come right in front of you and give you your food. So there was a lot of space there. But yeah, it was really good. Um so we had a lot of fun. Anyway, we got home. It was after 11, and so yeah, I'm pretty tired. But it was really fun. I was just so excited. Um, so let's see. So we have what's in your cup. So I have my coffee, and Alice Alice has her cozy coffee, and hey Trudy, and let's see. Nikki says, "Don't forget the thumbs up," and Nikki has her Friday special coffee this morning, which is good. I always know when it's Friday, Nikki's going to have some special coffee. And Alice has her big cozy coffee, which is good. And I have my coffee with a little bit of half and half. That's fun. Mm. So you don't want to miss the little video that I have, that I'll show in just a little bit, um, for all the makes that were shared on our Facebook this last week. So yesterday, I want to show you what I started making yesterday. So yesterday, Tanya and I started making the Call the Midwife baby blanket. And so it is a free pattern from Crochet Therapy, the crochet, not Crochet Therapy, Crochet Crowd. And Mikey with the Crochet Crowd, he did a video tutorial, which was an excellent tutorial. I really, really like it. And so we watched that tutorial the night before so that we could just kind of get a feel and kind of absorb what he was showing us. And then it's just a one-page instructions. So I printed one for each of us, for Tanya and I. And then I printed the diagram. And we really like this diagram. It is easy, easy, easy peasy. So one thing that I really like is when you're doing this pattern, yes, it is a 6 row repeat or 6 row repeat, but it's it's really easy because even though it's a 6 row repeat, um 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of the rows are duplicated. So you have 2 that are the same and 2 that are the same. They're just on either side of this this little special stitch right there. So if you'll see, like, this row and this row are the same. So and then the one above and the one below are the same as well. So it's really an easy, easy stitch. So don't be intimidated thinking, oh, 6 rows, I'm not going to remember 6 rows. Well, you just have to remember the pattern. And it is so easy to remember. So I've been doing this every now and then. I'll like refer, I'll be like, okay, where am I at? Oh, yeah, okay, this one. Okay. And then I would do it and no problem. Let me show you how far I've gotten. Now, it's not that far because I had other things that I had to do yesterday, but if I didn't have to go to that show, which I'm not complaining about, then I would have gotten more done because I was really into crochet. And guess what? Tanya took her crochet to the show, and before the show started, she was sitting there crocheting her call the midwife blanket at the show, at the pirate show. I was like, I looked over and I'm like, dang, I didn't bring mine. I would like to do mine. So, and Nikki says, I love that pattern. I do too. And I am so into this pattern. And always before, this is how YouTube has really helped me and helped improve my crochet and improved my outlook on crochet, and it's expanded my world because I may never have thought to do this pattern, but here I did it. And so I don't know, it's kind of hard to see the pattern itself, but you can see. And so it's basically it's filet crochet, but I love this pattern. I just love it. I am so in love with this. And so anyway, this may be my go-to blanket from now on, you know. I don't know. So I'm making this, and this is called Hot Orchid. Yeah, Hot Orchid. And it is I love this yarn by Hobby Lobby and Hot Orchid. And yeah, so I have 2 skeins of this. And according to the instructions, we need um, 2 balls of Red Heart Roll With It tweed. Oh, I think it says 311 yards, 285 meters. Oh, and it says also 2 balls of Stormy Blues. Um, oh, okay, 2 balls of Stormy Blues. So that's just for, so, honestly, I think it's going to take about 2 skeins of yarn to do this. So, yeah. So, anyway, because according to this, the tweed is 311 yards and it takes 2 balls. And this one is 355 yards. So it's not even going to take 2 of these, but I have 2 of these in the same color. We shopped my store here, and Tanya shopped the store too, and she used the Red Heart with Love metallic in silver, and that's what she's making her blanket with. So yeah, So we're loving it. Oh, you can see it a little better this way. Look. Anyway, let's see. Let me see if you can see it better this way. So this is a new pattern that I really, really like. Um, it's expanded my world. Yes. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I love it. Alice says it's expanded your world because you have a friend from Toronto. Hi, Alice. And Alice says, and from Cape Town. Yes, yes, that's Trudy. And Nikki says Texas and all over the US. Yes, that's right. You know it. It would make a really nice prayer shawl, wouldn't it? Or just a summer shawl. Hey, good morning, Miguel. Good morning. And oh, Nikki says that's the yarn that she used for Oogie Boogie, the metal silver. That's cool. The metal silver. Yeah. The metallic silver red heart with love. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, thank you for sending the love. Thank you for sending the love. Oh, and black for him, you use black glow in the dark. Ah, okay. You're in Texas. You're my friend from Texas. Yes. Yes. So I was saying, Miguel, that that YouTube has expanded my world, and Alice said, and expanded my friends, and now I have a friend from Toronto, and then everybody just started chiming in where they're my friend from. So I just love it. I love it. And so yes, so I had a call the midwife blanket that I started yesterday, and I'm in love with the pattern. That's what I was sharing, Miguel. I'm in love with the pattern, seriously. And so it is a free pattern from the Crochet Crowd. Free pattern, free diagram, and I really love using this diagram. Seriously, this is an easy one. If you have not, um, you know, dove into using the diagrams, this is one I would really recommend. Not only does it have pretty straightforward directions, because look how straightforward that is, but it's easy to follow. There's just repeats on every row. And so you can follow the written direction on this and then look at this and see how it coincides. Basically, on the diagram, it's just like you are looking at your crochet stitches. It's just showing you what you're doing on your crochet stitches. So if you can look at your crochet and say, okay, this row that I just did was 6, chain 3, skip that, 6, chain 1, skip 1, 6, chain 3, skip this section here, um, and do it that way. You can look at that pattern and you will know what you're doing. You will know what you're doing. So you can look at the diagram and figure out what you're doing. So anyway, I am really, really enthralled with this pattern. I really am. Now, it seems like, and maybe it's just me, and I followed the pattern perfectly, but it looks more like rectangles to me than it does squares. Can you see that? Like the bottom one right there? Like this is, yeah, there you go. But I'm not going to complain. I love this. I love it, love it, love it. And I can't wait to do some more of this. I do have some other things that I need to do. I have to make my husband a birthday cake for tomorrow because tomorrow is his birthday. And ah, an update on the mermaid doll. So yesterday, um, okay, so I did start. Where is that? Mm, You know what? The mermaid doll head and hair is in the living room. But I did start. I took your advice and I made a circle and I started trying to figure out how to do hair from it. So first I was making some little twisties. That was a little too thick for me. The twisty hair. So I think what I'm going to do, because one of the other ideas that Alice sent me was it included like you chain and then you do slip stitch all the way back up. So you have almost like a little cord of hair, right? And then with that hair, then if you want to braid it, you can do that. But I think what I'm going to do is just do that kind of oh, thank you, Trudy. I will oh, happy birthday, Mr. Crochet Therapy. Thank you. It's the I hope he doesn't mind, but it's the big 60 for him. So this is a milestone birthday for him. And I'm so glad that his his sister and brother-in-law and are here to celebrate, and our friend from Italy, Enzo, is here to celebrate. I'm so glad that he gets to celebrate with some family. So um, anyway, yeah. So it's going to be just a nice family celebration, and so I'm real happy that he gets to spend his 60th birthday. Yes. So anyway, it's a good day. It's a good day. Oh, let's see. Oh, so here's a happy birthday to Mr. Crochet Therapy. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, everyone, for the happy birthday wishes for my husband. And so yeah, we're gonna have a good day tomorrow. We've got some ribs that we're gonna cook, and maybe we'll make some mac and cheese. That's always good, right? Um, yeah, I think maybe that's gonna go good with it, huh? I was thinking mashed potatoes, but I think mac and cheese would go even better. Yeah. And happy birthday to you, Trudy, for the 24th. Yeah. All right. So, what's on your hook? I want to know. And I just showed you what's on my hook. And so the hair is going to come along, and I all I have to do is attach all those little strands of hair, and just you know, get some hair going. And I think maybe she'll just have some wild hair. Because the hair that I started out with, mm, yeah, I wasn't really that pleased with it. So we're gonna try something different here. We're gonna try something different. So what's on your hook? I want to know, because I'm nosy that way. I am really nosy. I want to know what's on your hook, because you know what? You inspire me, because remember when we did the amigurumi on Monday? That made me find the mermaid, which is something I'm making for my granddaughter for her birthday, and she's going to be 4, and I know she's going to love it, because her birthday she asked for mermaid theme. And good, finishing little stuff for your next show, April 6th. That's going to be great. Yeah, get all those little items together so that you can have some smaller options to add in case you have some kids show up, or some parents who want to buy like little things. Yesterday, when my sweet sister-in-law was in here shopping for her yarn for the blanket, Dobby came in, and so she had to distract him, because I don't really want him getting in my yarn, right? Ah, let's see. I need to make a Spider-Man mask. Oh, what an idea. Oh my goodness, what an idea. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. So she can have Spider-Man mermaid. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't know how though. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Hmm, interesting. I'll have to figure it out. Oh, I know. Nikki is very creative. She is very creative. And Miguel just gave his chickens some leftover sauerkraut. Well, I know that they love that. I know they love that. Um, so yeah, I mean we that's how we roll around here, right? You give me ideas, I give you ideas. We spark each other's ideas, and we run with it. Um, just like, when I was watching Call the Midwife, and it made me think of, oh, Call the Midwife blanket. And so I had to research that. And then I found out how simple it is and yet how complicated it looks, right? And so I'm in love with that blanket now. I love it. And I think it's just so pretty. I would like to make it in different colors and maybe put it on the back of the sofa. Yeah, yeah. I think I would really like that. So, oh, and on our, oh, let's see, it's really just a circle with eyes. It can be felt, right? Okay, a circle with eyes. I'll have to try that. Oh my gosh, that is such a good idea. And then you can take like a little black marker and like make spider web marks on it, maybe. I don't know. But I'm going to have to check that out. And I like the idea that it's felt. Um, that is so cool. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Loving it. Loving it. All right. So let's see. And what is the temp where you're at? So this morning, I'm going to tell you, this morning when we got out to the car, I had to take mom to an early appointment. There was frost on the ground and frost on the car, frost on the windshield. We had to sit there for a minute, and because I still don't have a scraper. I don't have a scraper. Oh my gosh. And or if I do, I don't know where it is, and I don't think I ordered one, but I don't think I got it. You know, I don't know. Anyway, who knows? I don't have one. And so anyway, I had to wait for the defroster, the heat on the window to kind of melt the frost so that I could run the windshield wipers to kind of brush it away because it was not brushing just on its own. And so that was fun. 30 degrees out there of Fahrenheit, and yeah, so that was fun. Um, ooh, Alice says it's 2 degrees centigrade Celsius. Sorry. I had to think, what does that C stand for? And 34 degrees in Toronto. Oh, it's kind of dull out. Our sun is shining so bright. It was blinding me on my way to the appointment. Trudy has 27 degrees Celsius. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Oh, my. Mm. All right. So that's nice and warm. Oh, my. And okay. Oh, thank you, Alice. You converted that. I'm like, I don't know. I think it's warm. 84 degrees for Trudy. Okay. So Alice is in the Celsius. Um, ah, Nikki says, I used an expired gift card for Frost. Well, there you go. I think that that's a great idea. I should try to do that. I should try to do that. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, so let's look at our video. Let's see if it'll work. All right. So this is just a quick little video showing some of the makes that were shared. And actually, since this is our first one, I kind of grabbed all the ones from March. and or as many as I could see. And I just put first name and last initial, and kind of made it really simple. So I hope that that you enjoy. So let's watch. Weren't those great? I love looking at your makes. So if you have not joined our Facebook group, please look below. There is a link in the description box for our Facebook group. Go ahead and go there and ask to join. And we will, let me see, I'm going to go there right now. And yeah, and let's see, I'm going to look and see if there is any new members, and we'll make sure that we get you on there. And oh, good, Miguel, go join the Facebook group today, and that way you can share your makes. And once you share your makes, then on a Friday, every Friday, I will share a short little video just like that one of what has been shared. That, oh, thank you, Trudy, that it's a great idea. But you know what? It was Alice's idea. So Alice gave me the idea, and I thank her for that. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Kathleen. It's nice to see you. Oh, have a beautiful weekend too. Oh, Miguel says his high today is going to be 75. And yeah. Oh, and Patty says all projects are adorable. Well done to everyone. So, and yes, yes, well done. So I think that that's really fun. I need to remember to put pictures of my stuff on there as well, you know. I know, yay for Alice, right? She always comes up with some really great ideas. So yeah, we're gonna share the makes every Friday. So if you share your projects and makes on our Facebook group, then I can share them with everyone. And that way, and like I said, I'll just use your first name and last initial. I won't share your personal information. And so that way you can enjoy the makes, and everybody else can enjoy them too. So I really like that idea. I really do. So listen, gang, I am exhausted. I have stopped yawning until I say the word yawn, and now I feel a yawn coming on. But yes, Alice, are you feeling all the love? Feeling all the love. So I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And, you know, I will see you on Monday. Um, Let me see. I feel like there's something Monday. Oh, no, there is something Monday, but it's later. So I will see you Monday morning. And I hope that you have a really great weekend. Let's spend the weekend crocheting and having fun and enjoying ourselves. And happy Easter. Thank you, Alice, for reminding me. To those who celebrate, happy Easter. And I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. I will see you on Monday.